Yo, what's up everybody? Listen up because we're about to dive into something you need to know, especially if you're planning a trip to Thailand anytime soon. We're talking about nightlife, the good, the bad, and the straight up scams. Thailand is amazing, don't get me wrong, but like any popular tourist spot, it's got its share of shady characters looking to take advantage. And nobody wants their trip ruined by some scam artist, right? So, whether you're a seasoned traveller or a first-timer, this video is your guide to staying safe and having an epic time in Thailand's nightlife scene. We're breaking down the most common scams so you can spot them a mile away. Let's do this. Let's talk about bars and clubs. Some places are legit, but others run scams, especially in touristy areas. You might be chilling when someone super attractive sidles up next to you. They're chatting you up, maybe buying you drinks, and you're thinking, this is awesome. But hold on, this person is working with the bar. Their game is to get you to spend, spend, spend. Suddenly you've got a mountain of overpriced drinks on your tab. And some places have hidden bar fines. If you want to take your newfound friend, you've got to pay a fee. Always check the menu prices before you order. And ask about any extra charges up front. Better to be safe than sorry, right? Alright, let's talk ping pong shows. You're probably thinking, I'm talking about that kind of show. Yep, that kind of show. It's Thailand, it's what they're known for. But here's the thing. These shows are a breeding ground for scams. You'll be walking down the street, and some dude will approach you with a deal. Free entry, cheap drinks, the whole 9 yards. Sounds too good to be true, right? That's because it is. These guys are master manipulators. They'll lure you in with promises of a good time. But once you're inside, bam! The prices are sky high. They hit you with hidden fees, and they'll pressure you to tip like crazy. Look, if you're going to a ping pong show and you're an adult, it's your prerogative. But at least do your homework. Don't fall for these street hustlers. Research reputable venues online, read reviews, and find a place you feel comfortable with. This next one is a real heartbreaker, guys. You're in a new country, feeling adventurous, and suddenly you meet someone special. They're charming, attractive, and they're showering you with attention. But here's the catch. This love is all an act. These scammers are experts at playing on your emotions. They'll create this elaborate backstory, telling you about their sick relative or their failing business, all to gain your sympathy. And just when you're feeling really connected, bam! They hit you with a sob story and ask for a loan, a gift, or even worse, access to your bank account. It's brutal. Listen, I'm not saying you shouldn't be open to meeting people while traveling, but always trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Real relationships take time to build, so be wary of anyone who comes on too strong, too fast. And never, ever give money to someone you barely know, no matter how convincing their story is. Alright, this next scam is straight up messed up. Imagine this. You're walking down the street, minding your own business, when suddenly, a couple of guys in plain clothes approach you. They flash some fake badges and tell you they're the police. They might accuse you of something minor, like littering or public intoxication, even if you haven't done anything wrong. They'll demand to see your passport, and they'll start talking about fines and penalties. Now, here's the thing. Real police officers in Thailand will never, ever ask for cash on the spot. If you're ever stopped by someone claiming to be a police officer, be assertive. Ask to see their identification and insist on going to the nearest police station to handle the situation. Don't let these fake cops intimidate you. Stay calm, be firm, and don't give them a single baht. Let's talk about the girlfriend experience. Now, this one's a bit of a grey area. Thailand has a thriving sex tourism industry, and some people are into that. But even within this world, scams run rampant. You might meet someone who seems really into you. They want to spend all their time with you. They're affectionate, and it feels like a fantasy. But often, it's just that, a fantasy. These individuals are skilled at creating the illusion of a genuine connection. They'll play the role of the perfect girlfriend, but their ultimate goal is often financial. They might start asking for expensive gifts, lavish dinners, or even direct financial support. Set clear boundaries from the beginning, especially when it comes to money. And if someone's constantly asking for handouts or pressuring you to spend beyond your comfort zone, it's time to walk away. Let's talk about ATMs and credit card scams, because these can happen anywhere, anytime. You're out of cash, you need to hit up the ATM, and that's when they strike. Some scammers tamper with ATMs to steal your card information. They might install skimmers that read your card details or tiny cameras that record your PIN. And just like that, they've got access to your hard-earned money. Other times, the scam is more low-tech. Certain ATMs might have inflated fees, or they might intentionally shortchange you when you withdraw cash. It's a total rip-off. So, what can you do? Whenever possible, use ATMs located inside banks or reputable establishments. Avoid standalone ATMs in touristy areas, especially at night. And always check your account statements regularly for any suspicious activity. Here's a scam that's all about deception: the friendly street vendor. You're strolling through the market, checking out the sights, when suddenly, a vendor strikes up a conversation. They're super friendly. They might even offer you a free sample or a discount on their merchandise. You're feeling good, thinking you've made a new friend. But here comes the twist. This so-called friend starts recommending specific bars, clubs, or massage parlors. They might even give you a flyer or a business card, claiming these places are amazing and offer special deals. But guess what? They're in on it. These vendors often receive commissions for bringing in customers, and the places they recommend are usually overpriced tourist traps. So, be polite, but don't fall for their sales pitch. Do your own research, read reviews, and choose places based on your own judgment. All right, let's talk transportation, specifically taxis and tuk-tuks. These are convenient ways to get around, but they can also be a minefield for scams. Some drivers are in cahoots with certain bars and clubs. They'll try to convince you to go to these specific places, promising you a great time and even offering free rides. But guess what? These places are usually overpriced, and the driver gets a cut of your spending. Other drivers will take you on the scenic route, intentionally driving in circles to inflate the fare. And if you're not familiar with the area, you might not even realize you're being taken for a ride. Here's the deal. If you're taking a taxi or tuk-tuk, always agree on a fare up front or make sure the meter is on. And if the driver seems overly pushy about taking you to a specific place, politely decline and find another ride. So, there you have it, guys. The most common scams you might encounter in Thailand's nightlife scene. It's a lot to take in, but don't let it scare you off. Thailand is an amazing country with so much to offer. Just remember, a little bit of awareness goes a long way. Stay informed, trust your instincts, and don't be afraid to say no if something feels off. By being smart and cautious, you can avoid these scams and have an incredible time in Thailand. Now get out there, explore, have fun, and make some unforgettable memories, but most importantly, stay safe.